Hey, it's Samantha Biddy, and for this week's Biddy Bits, I received a question about how to send nudes properly. Now, I think the question is how to send nudes safely, but I'm also open to maybe doing a Biddy Bits about how to take or how to send good nudes. Stay tuned for that. There's a few considerations when thinking about not only sending nudes safely, but if you even want to send nudes. Things like how old you are and if you have any plans of running for public office. The three things that I want to talk about today are the 3 C's of sending nudes safely, which are consent, communicate, and conceal. I kind of just made up that thing about the 3 C's while I was recording, but I think it tracks. I think it covers the issue that most people are afraid of when they're thinking about sending nudes, which is, are people going to see this shit who aren't meant to see this shit? So let's go with it. Get consent. Getting consent protects you and it protects the other person. You're going to want to make sure that the person on the other end of that nude or that sext is anticipating receiving that explicit content. Not only do you want to make sure they're not opening it in a place that makes either you uncomfortable or them uncomfortable, it also ensures that they're receiving it in a place that is enthusiastic, that they're not going to experience that pic or that video or whatever in a harassing way. The same goes for you. When deciding if someone is a good candidate for sending a nude to, chances are, if you're consenting to sending it, meaning that you're not feeling pressured in any way, they haven't sent you unsolicited pics of any kind, that you can kind of trust your instincts. And if you're having that conversation with that person, that's probably going to create a climate where you can at least trust this person for this moment. And let's say that you don't feel like you trust them in this moment. Maybe that's trust that you can build over time. Communicate your terms, negotiate your terms for sending nudes. Maybe it's that you want to use an app together that's going to store the photos privately that need passcode access. Maybe it's that the photos not be saved or screenshotted, that they be deleted right away. Let's say you're just going entry level iMessage or Instagram or whatever. Let the person know, I don't want you showing this to anybody. Or you can show people if you want to. Or have you shown someone a photo before that someone has sent you? Are you okay if I show my friends your... just find out what your different comfort is. Oh, comfort could be the 4th C. Make sure you're comfortable. There's nothing sexier than feeling comfortable. Ask a Taurus. The other C was conceal. So some people feel never include your face in a nude or identifying marks. But if you're like me, you've got all kinds of identifying marks. I've had a cherry tattoo on my breast since I was 17. Anyone who's ever seen my cleavage, if they saw a nude of me, they'd be like, that's Samantha Biddy. Her whole body is all over the internet anyway. If that's your comfort level, don't include your face, or, don't include even any explicit body part. Maybe you're using sheets or a sexy towel or sand, I don't know, to hide whatever it is that you don't necessarily want to reveal in that photo. I personally am partial to an under the butt nude. It's a beautiful angle. We can follow up in the video about taking the perfect nude. I think that covers the 3 C's or 4 C's or whatever of sending nudes safely. But to summarize, I think it boils down to the same things that practicing safer sex always boils down to, which is that risk is a part of sex. Risk is a part of life. And practicing safer sex is about negotiating those risks and making decisions and setting boundaries around the activities that you want to participate in. Get consent and don't send nudes to anybody that has ever demonstrated to you that they're on fuck shit. Communicate what your privacy concerns are. Set your expectations for the lifespan of your nudes for before, during, and after. And conceal your face, conceal tattoos, conceal your pets. I don't know who's in your nudes, but and make sure you're comfortable. That's it for this week's Biddy Bits. There is a new column every Friday on my website at www.samanthbiddy.com. If you have questions, you can submit them there, or you can follow me on Instagram at Samantha_Biddy.